Hi there guys, it's Alex here from Old Warlock Games.
I'm Jim.
And today we're at Game Masters here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's a brand new game store that just opened up, selling video games, board games, RPGs, whatever you can possibly imagine.
Cool stuff.
Lots of really cool stuff. And we're going to be talking to Brad, the owner and purveyor of this establishment. We're very excited to get started, so come on with us.
Let's have a look.
This is our good friend Brad, the owner of Game Masters here in Cheyenne. Take it away. What do you want us to know?
I feel like I've seen you guys before.
Someplace, I don't know where, but someplace. Maybe another life, I don't know.
We welcome to Game Masters.
Thank you.
This is something that my wife and I, as owners, we've decided it was a risk it for the biscuit and betting on yourselves. We both worked for the video game industry for many years. I had a lot of retail experience, and I was unfortunately laid off beginning of August last year. And in the process of looking for a job, I reached out to another good friend who has a great, successful group of game stores down in Colorado. And I said, when are you going to franchise up in Cheyenne? He goes, too much red tape. Too much. I said, okay. I was talking to my wife, and she goes, why don't you just open a game store? And I'm like, oh, that's cute, that's funny. But then the seed's in the back of your head, and it starts going for a little bit. And then, so we did a little bit of research, and we realized there's no retro gaming area for specifically video games. So, so we got the keys to this place on Black Friday, and we opened March 1st. And it was a lot of work in a 3-month period, but we're very proud of what we did. We've had great success, and I'd love to give you a quick tour.
That'd be fantastic.
Looks fantastic. Let's give us a walkthrough.
So we do video games, board games, role-playing games, and tabletop games, and card games. So you'll notice here the glass cases, I call that one the Heat. This is all your really rare and expensive stuff. That's why you see the 3-digit price tags on some of them. But I like to say we carry everything from Pong to PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 5. PlayStation 2, that's because I was looking at the PS2 games. So we carry all sorts of different video games and stuff. We also carry a variety of board games. We have everything from the new stuff. This is where Wormspan would be if I didn't sell out already. Tons of board games, tons of role-playing games. One of the things I love about having my own store is being able to do more than just your standard role-playing game. So we've already partnered with Free League Publishing, we've partnered with Chaosium, we've partnered with Renegade Studios, Paizo, and obviously Wizards of the Coast. We carry a little bit of everything. I get to carry the fun stuff like the Welcome Roll for Initiative doormats, or definitely not a trap door. One of my absolute favorite things I picked up was D12s that have different types of food. What are we having for dinner tonight?
Nice.
These are the things that I get to carry and you don't normally get to pick up unless you're kind of shopping online. If you know me, miniatures are my passion. So we carry the full stock of miniatures, and I also crack them open because if you need a frost giant, sometimes you just want to buy a frost giant. Exactly. As you continue walking through, you'll hit the rest of our board games and stuff, and then it's going to open up primarily into our play space. We'll get there in 1 second. I do want to point out our collectible card game area and our cash wrap. We specialize specifically in Magic the Gathering, which is obviously the big one, and the new Disney Lorcana, and we have a dedicated area. But what most people love us for is our play space. So our open play space, all of the board games and video games you're going to see back here are free to play. Matter of fact, you can rent board games and take them home. We have a specific area just for 2-player board games. I have a small table just kind of for that more personal game. We have kids games set up as well. A variety of video game systems hooked up between your PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch, all the way back to your GameCube, Nintendo 64, regular Nintendo. These are all free to play as well. We do host weekly scheduled events. So we had a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournament last Tuesday. And then some weeks we just get together and play casual and hang out. We have Sunday, you see people playing board games and role-playing games. Sunday's kind of dedicated for board games and role-playing games. Doesn't mean you can't come down and play video games though. So.
Now, you had mentioned to me that you have a ladies' night. Tell me about that.
Oh, ladies' night is Thursday night. I absolutely love it. My wife is kind of spearheading that, but it's a great place. One of the things we wanted to make sure is we had an open, clean, welcome, inviting place for everybody. And this is a great place where, hey, the other 6 days we can sit down and play, and we're going to take over the store, but it's a place for ladies to come and play. We have a wonderful young lady who actually started a D&D campaign, and the very first week we had 7 people sit down. Only one of them had ever role-played at all. Wow. They all were here to play board games or Magic or Lorcana, and they all rolled up characters. It was absolutely great. It's a great, warm, welcome, friendly, inviting, where we just make sure you have a place to meet new people. Some people come down and just color and hang out and are social, but we think that's something that's not common in the game store space.
Sure.
So we wanted to provide that.
No, that's really cool.
Now, you also have a room that people can rent if they need a space to do some playing of their own.
We'll head back past our amazing mural here. done by my good friend Shake. Find him on Instagram. He does commission work. And so we're actually improving this room ever so slightly. We're going to add some more lights and some audio video. But this is a private event room that you can use for whatever you want. So we can actually, these are foldable, removable tables. We have 6 of them. So if you want to have them spread out against the wall and set up a bunch of TVs for like a video game birthday party for your kids, we can do that. We have a good friend of mine who runs his D&D campaign. He rents it out because there's no kids, there's no pets. He's got multimedia, he's got a private space. They can enjoy the game. They actually get, in 2 hours, they get more gaming done.
Now, if someone was to want to rent this space, do they do that online? Do they come into the shop? How do they end up doing that?
Best bet is just to come into the shop or give us a call or hit us up through like social media messaging. We absolutely can set that up for them.
Now, one other thing, food. We're always talking about wanting something to eat when we're playing games. What have you got? What do you have available down here for food?
I don't know why this wasn't available when I was a kid, but we have something called a microwave.
What? I've heard of those.
Okay, so we have a microwave and a toaster oven, and what we do, because we don't provide food, we're not a restaurant, healthcare.
I got you.
We have Hot Pockets, pizza rolls, frozen pizzas, ice cream bars, tons of chips, tons of candy.
So essentially the food that is associated with role-playing games.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get a frozen pizza, throw it in there, cook it up. You don't have to leave your game. It's cheaper than DoorDash. I've got the Mountain Dew and Red Bull to go with it.
There you go. You're set for the evening. Exactly. Don't need anything else.
We're responsible for all your entertainment, not your cardiac health.
Good. Hey, works for me. What over here? You're selling. Now you have a lot of Magic cards, I noticed.
Absolutely. We are definitely the forerunner for Magic the Gathering in Cheyenne. We buy, sell, and trade singles. We are TCG Player is the biggest online marketplace for cards. We are already a pro account with them.
Nice.
We can buy, sell, and trade across the world.
Fantastic.
We have a huge inventory that we are updating, and we're going to have available online. You'll be able to make an order from your phone while you're at work and swing by and pick up your cards. We have 3 nights a week dedicated to Magic the Gathering. 1 night for Warcana right now. They're packed. We had about 40 players here yesterday.
Wow.
And we try to carry everything we can from your deck boxes and your cards and everything else. Our good friend Crystal Sully.
Yes,
we know
I
Crystal.
noticed her work.
We absolutely reached out to her, said we need to get your play mats in our store.
Oh, wow.
So we
That
carried
one
Crystal's.
right back
There you go. So we carried Crystal's mats. She was up here and did an autograph signing for us right after we opened.
That's cool.
She plans on being back here after the Bloomborough release, I believe. She's going to come back up and do another signing. So.
Nice.
Anything else that you want to pass on to us?
Well, I do have one quick question.
Sure.
This might be tough, but what is your #1 favorite thing that you have in here right now?
You know, nobody's actually asked me that.
Yeah?
Well, we
Are
like
you
putting
saying
people on
like
the spot.
item or thing or thing we do?
Whatever's up to
want.
you. It's up to you.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of here in this store? Or do we just have to say the store?
I want to say the store. I'm most proud of actually. Okay, I'm going to give you the cheesy answer and the funny.
Sure,
answer.
absolutely.
The cheesy answer is I'm most proud of the community. We have built a
That's not a cheesy
ladies'
answer.
night
That's a good
and
answer.
our Magic players and that Woken. We've got people down here wanting to run 3.5 and 5th edition right now. We've got people. The community has been awesome. When we got all the people at Marvel Capcom just showing up for like the arcade feel, that's what I'm most proud of. Was my favorite thing. I really do love these rotating cases.
They are cool. I was going to say.
I almost got another one this weekend. I just think they're really cool. I think they're a unique way to display cards, and we try to keep them stocked daily. So.
Absolutely.
I love these things. I remember as a kid just going to JCPenney, going to all these different places, and they usually had jewelry.
Right.
And you just sit there and go back. It wasn't that I wanted to see the jewelry. I just wanted to make that chain thing move.
I give a shout out to a local Magic player who's a friend of mine. These were in a pawn shop that's no longer open. He said,
really?
hey, I think this might be, he put 2 and 2 together, introduced us, and
There you
the
go.
rest is history. So
That's fantastic.
Very, very neat.
Well, if you have nothing else that you want to add at this time, I really appreciate you taking the time to show us through your store. It
take
is
us around.
fantastic. And we love the community aspect of it as well. You'll be seeing my face all the time.
Looking forward to
I know
it.
you don't want
Appreciate
that, but I'll still be showing up.
make sure you guys
just
check
because.
out the really cool art in the event room. You
I've
might
heard it's
recognize it.
really cool.
And yeah, we're really excited. So I have a question for you guys.
Fire away.
When are you going to come down and finally run some old school for us? I mean, when can I put on the event calendar? We're going to get like some first edition.
That's a
like
great
special
question.
game with the old Warlock.
When are?
It'd be like a. Can we get that in the works?
I'm feeling the pressure, and I may just have to do that real soon.
Well, we'll get a special, so stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed, you've liked, you get the notifications,
He's
ring the
taking over
bell,
completely.
because you don't want to miss out, because I guarantee you that game's going to sell out quick, because I'm buying the first ticket.
Brad, thanks again. It's always good to see you. It's always good to talk to you. We really appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thanks for taking the time to get us through here and show us this fantastic place that you have. Really appreciate it.
All right. To you guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
We've got Brad here. I'm Jim. This
I'm
is
Alex.
Alexander. Brad. What do we say at the end of our videos?
Keep your sword on free.
There we go.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.